So I've been playing Expedition 33, and I've been really, really enjoying it. This game is really good. I can see why it's so highly rated. I really, really enjoy This has got to be one of the best games this year. I just put up my Kazan review, and I even mentioned Expedition 33 at the end of that review, how good it was. But I want to give a little bit more in depth on my first impressions of the game, why I think the game is so good, why it's probably getting such good reviews. So I've only beaten Act 1. I suspect I'm near the end of Act 2. It says I'm about halfway through the game. I'm not sure how many acts there are. Maybe it's just a 3-act story. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm not going to give any spoilers. But I'm going to say this right now. The game is really sad. It's a really sad game, even from the very beginning. And it's sad in a sort of beautiful, beautifully tragic kind of way. So if you don't know, there's this person, creature, whatever they are, called the Paintress. They're writing a number on this monolith, and every year they write a number that's lower, and every person that's below that year, like anyone that's that age of the number or older, they just wither away and die. They disappear. Tragedy. And that kind of happens at the very beginning of the game, and it's really, really sad to see. And then Gustav and other characters, they go on this expedition. There's an expedition every year. This is Expedition 33. This has been happening since, I think the number was 100 or something like that. Yeah, about 100. So they've been doing an expedition every year since then, and they're going to try to stop the Paintress. And basically, they head off. They go to the place, and then immediately they get attacked, and almost the entire crew dies. And then you end up meeting up with some of the others, and it just gets crazy. And I have so many questions about the story. There's so many questions. It keeps you so intrigued. And then at the very end of the first act, something really tragic happens. And it's gonna probably have you choke up a little bit. I'm not gonna say what it was exactly that happens. I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say that something you might not expect happens. The game definitely keeps things interesting. I really, really like it. It's so good. The combat. Oh god, I don't even know where to start with everything. That's the story so far. The story's great. The combat is so good. I'm somebody who's pretty picky with turn-based combat. I do like some games with turn-based combat. I like Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. I like Chrono Trigger quite a bit. I love those games, and I really love this game's combat. Oh, I also love the South Park Stick of Truth. That's got great turn-based combat. All those games, really good turn-based combat. They're very interactive, and this game probably beats all of those in terms of its combat. You could dodge, you could parry, you could jump in the air to do a kind of like a parry attack, kind of like that. And then even later on, there's this special type of parry where you have to press R2, and it does a ton of damage to them when you parry it. They're not too hard. They might actually be easier than the regular parries, I would say, because you usually only have to do it once. The game can be pretty hard when you don't actually know the patterns of the enemies yet, but once you learn them, you get going, man. There's a ton of build variety with the characters. Oh man, it's so good. There's so much to it. The RPG aspects are really, really good in my opinion. Also, this is also kind of relating to the story, but the animations, the mocapping, the facial expressions, it's all just top of the line fantastic. Also, I believe this game was only made by 30 people. I don't know how the fuck a game like this can come out and be made by only 30 people, but you got shit like Assassin's Creed that has hundreds of people making it, and they can't even do anything other than make a virtual world look pretty. Like, that's all they know how to fucking do. Like, I don't understand that. But then you got a game like Expedition 33 where the world is absolutely gorgeous. It is stunning looking. And then the music, bro, this might have the best music of any game I've ever played. And it's not just good. It has variety, dude. It's like is super orchestral and really beautiful. But then you'll get into fights and it's playing like jazz music, and then you'll get into other fights and it's playing like rock, and it's all over the place. But every bit of it is so high quality. It is so good. It is amazing. I love it. I love the music in this game. It is so fantastic. I love the music. Characters are great. Music's great. Story's great. Art style, level design are all great. I can't think of a single bad thing about this game. The story is super interesting. We'll see by the end of it how I feel about it, but it's just so good. It's so good. It's one of those special kind of games. It truly is. Oh my lord! I also love Eskia, most charming character ever. He's so cute and adorable. I love him. I love Eskia. You'll meet him somewhat early on. He's not too far into the game. So yeah, that's my first impressions. Let me know what y'all think. This is a fantastic, fantastic game. I love it. It is pretty. It is beautiful. It's amazing. And I assume the rest of the game is going to be just as good. I hope so. I hope that it doesn't just drop off and become shitty at the end. That would really suck. Whew. Okay, well, that's my little rampage on how amazing this game is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. That's gonna be it. Bye.